I can say unequivocally that the days that we're policing now are some of the most challenging that I've seen in the course of my 30 years.
There has been a shift. It's become very popular to visualize and to put this all over the media about cops are just bad. It's all you see.
Police are used to dealing with stressful situations. That's how we're built. But what people don't realize is that the police officer are also coexisting with the trauma because that's all they respond to.
We're shouldering an already heavy burden. Now it's people are taught to fear the police.
So it's difficult, that perception, to deal with that perception is very difficult.
I received a phone call from my sergeant. My stomach just dropped. My knees got weak. We'd never lost an officer before in our history. It really rattled me.
At least every other day, it's another one. It's another shooting. It's another fallen officer, another funeral. And it's just constant. And it just creates this fear of, I don't want my husband to go to work.
When the world crushes you, it affects everything.
A human being only can go so far with seeing so much tragedy, and it finally gets to you.
If you don't have something outside of you that comes in to refresh you and renew you and refill you, you're going to crash and burn. You're going to burn out.
The law enforcement retreat is a great opportunity for officers to come together and have that fellowship that only police officers can know and experience. But more than that, the real benefit is that some of the things that we carry, some of the things that we've seen and heard, we can learn how to deal with that.
We as police officers are very private people, but we speak the same language, so we usually go to each other when we're in times of hurting and pain like that. Nobody can understand a police like another police.
Before you realize it, you are in a hole and you can't see the top anymore. You can't see down. It's so dark inside that hole, you don't know what to do. So how do we fix it?
I would isolate myself. I wouldn't let anybody in. My wife said, sometimes like you're here, but you're really not here. You're physically here, but you're emotionally and mentally tapped out, and I was.
Law enforcement wives, this is a needed area. We have experienced females that are Billy Graham Rapid Response Team chaplains. They come and love on the wives.
Retreats like this, it allows fellowship and it allows wives to connect. They talk so much about the officer and the needs of the officer, and we get that, but there's also somebody at home that's supporting him and allowing him to go and do what he does.
Every speaker addresses both issues, not only the law enforcement officer, but the spouse as well.
And I learned some valuable lessons. We are broken humans in need of divine help. We're going to talk about that tonight.
Outside of the military, we're the only other profession that trains every day to die, if asked to do it.
We don't want to go out and save everyone else's families and save all the communities, but lose our family at home.
What this retreat has done for me, it has renewed my spirit to take a whole different turn in my law enforcement career.
I had an opportunity to sit amongst my fellow brothers and sisters in blue, cry, worship, and it rejuvenated me to get back out there.
And it's important for command staffs to support the attendance of our personnel, because we have to make sure we do everything we can to protect and support their hearts, because policing is a profession of the heart.